Woogy the Worm and His Great Adventure. Deep in the heart of the green meadow, where the grass grew tall and the flowers bloomed in every color of the rainbow, lived a little worm named Woogy. Woogy was no ordinary worm. He had shiny pink skin, a big smile, and an even bigger dream. While most worms were happy staying in the soil, Woogy wanted to explore the world beyond the meadow. "Why stay in one place when there's so much to see?" Woogy would say to his best friend, Bella the butterfly. Bella would flutter her wings and laugh. "You're just a little worm, Woogy. The world is big and scary out there." But Woogy wasn't scared. He was curious. And one sunny morning, he decided it was time for his great adventure. Woogy wriggled out of the soil and looked around. The meadow was buzzing with life. Bees were collecting pollen, birds were singing, and the wind carried the sweet smell of flowers. Woogy took a deep breath and set off, leaving a tiny trail in the dirt behind him. His first stop was the sparkling stream. Woogy had never seen so much water before. As he peered into the stream, he saw his reflection for the first time. "Wow, I am a shiny worm," he said, grinning. But just as he was about to take a sip, a loud ribbit startled him. It was Freddy the Frog sitting on a lily pad. "Careful, little worm," Freddy croaked. "The stream can be dangerous for someone as small as you." Woogy thanked Freddy and decided to keep moving. He was determined to see more of the world. Next, Woogy found himself at the edge of the dark forest. The trees were tall and shadowy, and the ground was covered in crunchy leaves. Woogy felt a little nervous, but he reminded himself of his dream. "I can do this," he whispered. As he wriggled through the forest, he heard a rustling sound. It was Sammy the squirrel, who was busy collecting acorns. "Hello there," Sammy said, his bushy tail twitching. "What's a little worm like you doing in the dark forest?" "I'm on a great adventure," Woogy replied. Sammy chuckled. "Well, you're braver than most worms I've met. Here, take this acorn. It might come in handy." Woogy thanked Sammy and tucked the acorn into a little pouch he made from a leaf. Just as Woogy was about to leave the forest, the sky turned dark and rain began to pour. Woogy had never been in a storm before. The wind blew him off course, and he tumbled into a muddy puddle. "Oh no," Woogy cried. "I'm stuck." But then he remembered the acorn Sammy had given him. He used it to roll himself out of the puddle and found shelter under a big mushroom. As he waited for the storm to pass, he realized that even though he was small, he could still be brave and clever. When the storm finally ended, Woogy saw something magical, a bright rainbow stretching across the sky. At the end of the rainbow was a hill covered in golden flowers. Woogy decided that would be his final destination. He wriggled as fast as he could, passing through fields of daisies and over tiny pebbles. When he finally reached the hill, he was amazed by what he saw. The golden flowers sparkled in the sunlight, and the view of the meadow from the top was breathtaking. "I did it!" Woogy cheered. "I went on a great adventure!" As the sun began to set, Woogy decided it was time to go home. He wriggled back to the green meadow where Bella was waiting for him. "Woogy, you're back!" Bella exclaimed. "Where have you been?" Woogy smiled. "I went on a great adventure, Bella. I saw the sparkling stream, the dark forest, and even the end of a rainbow." Bella's eyes widened. "You really are the bravest worm I know." From that day on, Woogy became a legend in the green meadow. All the animals loved hearing about his adventures, and Woogy realized that even the smallest creatures can do big things. The end. This story is perfect for children and can be told as a bedtime story or during story time. It's full of adventure, friendship, and a heartwarming message about bravery and curiosity. Let me know if you'd like to add more details or characters.